So guys, what do you have to do to reach your financial freedom? On this video, I want to talk to you guys about what are you doing to reach your financial goals and to actually reach your financial freedom. You know, what does your journey look like? And one of the things I want to talk about, or at least focus on, is your work and your time. What are you doing really after work? What are you doing when the 9-to-5 job is over? Because most of us guys, I mean, let's be honest, most of us have a job. And we have to work, right? We got to go to work and we got to put in our work. We got to focus and concentrate while we're at work. But then the question becomes, what are we doing after work? How are we spending our time after work, right? Are we engaged in any type of self-improvement? Are we engaged in any type of self-learning, right? To get better, self-development, even some self-improvement. Like, what are we doing when the job is over at the end of the day? And it may not be at 5 p.m. at the end of the day. Maybe it's 5 a.m. before you go to work. So you not only got to think about how you're spending your time after work from 5 p.m. to the rest of the night, but how are you spending your time at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., because those are critical hours too, right? I mean, a lot of us think about, you know, working on our side gig or side hustle when the job is over. When 4 p.m., 5 p.m. comes around, we leave our job, we go work on our side hustle, right? But really, it's all that free time before you go to your job, after your job, 10 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at 11 o'clock at, what are you doing with that precious time? Because guys, hey, listen, we all have to put in our work on our job. And when you go to work, you should work, right? But the question becomes, now, how do we spend the rest of that time outside of our job efficiently? How do we spend that time really developing ourselves, our ideas, and creating, or seminars, conferences, whatever it may be? Like, you know, so we got to figure that out. Now because that's going to be critical, right? We all have the same 24 hours in a day. But the question is, what are you doing with the other 16 hours? Because guys, I'm telling you now, you can't build wealth if you're wasting time. If you're like fluffing off your time and you're not really spending that time wisely, right? So how are you spending your time? Guys, let me know in the comments below. How do you spend your time building your fortune? I mean, because listen, your 9-to-5 is going to pay your bills, right? It's going to put food on your table. It's going to pay your rent, pay your utilities, right? Maybe help you get some transportation, help you survive. That's what a 9-to-5 job is all about. But the real question becomes, how do you fund your fortune? How do you fund your wealth building? Yeah, you can use a job to build wealth. It's just going to take you about 25 or 30 years to actually put 10% of your money away into your 401k at your job. You got to stick around for a long time, not touch the money. So you could use a job to build wealth. But who wants to wait 35 years, right? Maybe you want to build some wealth in 10 or 15 years, a little bit faster, right? So how do you do that? Well, you start to do that by making sure that you're spending your time wisely. Guys, if you get value from this video, please smash the like button below. And please consider subscribing to this channel if you're not already a subscriber. And also, don't forget to share this video with your friends and your family. So these are the types of questions that you really got to ask yourself when you're on your financial journey. You have to really pose that question and say, listen, what am I doing every single day to reach the financial goals that I want to get to ultimately? What am I doing? Are my habits and the things that I'm doing on a regular everyday basis, is it lining up with helping me achieve my goal? Now, once you ask that question to yourself, then you got to be honest with yourself, right? You got to look yourself in the mirror and say, listen, I don't think I should be doing that on a regular basis. I probably should be doing this, whatever that may be. And then you got to go to work on it. You got to go to work on doing the things on a regular basis when you have that free time to actually be working towards your financial goals. Guys, your free time cannot be get off work at 4 o'clock, get home at 5 o'clock, and chill out, sit on the couch, watch some Netflix or watch some basketball or football games, and then you go, eat dinner, then you go to sleep. If that's your routine, plan on it taking you about 30 to 35 years to build some semblance of wealth in terms of money. Now, if you want to quicken that pace, then that means when you get off work, guys, you have to hit it, right? You got to work hard on yourself. developing yourself and developing some type of routines that's going to lead to you achieving your financial goals. And what are your financial goals, right? What are your plans to reach your financial freedom? Do you have them written down, right? Do you have action steps that you're going to take every single day or once a week to help you reach your financial goals? Do you have a big vision? Do you have a vision board? Do you know where you want to go? Do you know exactly what you want in terms of your personal finances? Do you have that laid out and mapped out somewhere? These are things you got to be thinking about if you want to get to the next level with your finances and you don't want to wait 30, 35 years. I mean, think about it. Maybe you're 35 or 40 years old right now and you want to retire in 15 years. Well, how are you going to retire in 15 years? It's very possible for you to build wealth, or at least some wealth, in 15 years. But you can't do it without a plan. So what is the plan to get there? How are you spending your time after work? 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. I mean, hey, 40 hours a week at work will sustain you. But it's what you do beyond that 40 hours a week that's going to really push your wealth over the top and get you to where you want to be. But you got to be thinking about it, and you got to have a plan for it as well. What are you doing after work? What are you doing when you go home every single day? What are you doing to actually reach your goals on a daily, weekly basis? Because most of you guys watching this right now, you got a job. I don't know if you work 3 p.m. to 11 p.m., if you work 11 p.m. to 7 a.m., or if you work mornings, right? Who knows when you work? But listen, work is 8 hours a day. Sleep is 8 hours a day. What are you doing in the other 8 hours? There's 24 hours every day. So what you do in that other 8 hours beyond sleep and beyond work is really your time. And you may be a little tired, right? You may be a little worn out from work, but that's your time. You have to use it to build your fortune and use it to get on your financial journey to financial freedom. So hey, that's my challenge to you, right? To say, you know what? Maybe I should do some things a little bit different. Maybe I should spend my time after work different, or even before work different. Maybe I need to meditate more before work. Maybe I need to read new information before or after work. Maybe I need to leave Netflix alone and stop worrying about watching TV or going to the latest movie. I'm not saying don't enjoy yourself, right? Because you want to enjoy life. But you also want to think about, in terms of building your wealth, what are you doing, right? What are you actually doing with that precious time that you have? That's the kicker. That's the key. That's what's going to separate you and set you apart from most people. Hey, listen, I hope you got something of value out of this quick video, guys. If you did, do me a favor, smash that like button below. And also share this video with someone you know needs to hear. Hey, guys, I hope something in this video was an inspiration, an encouragement, or maybe even some motivation to you to say, hey, I need to put together a plan. I need to figure out what I'm doing with my time and maybe make some changes to reach my financial freedom faster. Hey, if you got anything out of the video, smash the like button below for me, guys. Also, in the description box, get your free ebook, The 24 Laws of Money. Those are 24 principles that helped me on my financial journey. Hey, guys, the best person who's going to take care of the old you is the young you. Take care of yourself and take care of other people. Until the next video, peace.